Okay, so I don't think this recent incident of Dave Chappelle and Elon Musk is going to destroy Dave's career, but come on, look at my sub count. Watch this video till the end and turn on your watch history if you've got it off right now. Anyways, recently in Dave's comedy show, we received another one of the dankest Elon memes. Good one, Elon. And it just kind of gave me an excuse to talk about Dave Chappelle and his last special, which was quite controversial to say the least, and wanted to give my take on that as well as the Elon thing. So his last special, or the 2019 one, I don't really keep track, was subject to a lot of criticism, especially from the LGBTQ community, and I guess I'll give a brief review. It was alright. Not his best in terms of comedy, and I'm just talking about the jokes and his delivery here. His previous specials were better, but all I remember from his other special is the Juicy Smouye joke.
To that French actor. You know what I'm talking about? Juicy Smouye. He's a very famous French actor.
I mean, I feel the greatest comedian of our generation is the one and only Will Smith. Something about his punchlines, man, they really hit.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot. Yeah.
It's clear Dave kind of based the special around his dead trans friend, Daphne Dorman. And before I critique Dave, I also want to call out the LGBTQ Twitter community and their actions. Are you guys so stuck up that you can't handle criticism and villainize anyone who have different opinions than you? I despise that you drove Daphne to kill herself. It was short-sighted. Dave and anybody else has every right to criticize them about it. And saying that, I want to go over Dave's thoughts on the LGBTQ community. He was clearly hurt by their actions and called them out. He also brought science into it and did the whole thing about only two genders and all that stuff. And I honestly don't agree with his takes. I get that he was hurt, and the whole thing a comedian does is push the boundaries and step over the line. But he didn't consider how his statements would negatively impact the LGBTQ community and the individuals questioning their identity and sexuality. And I'm not talking about the ones on Twitter who just look for any excuse to get mad. I'm talking about the millions around the world who might come from a non-liberal background or are heavily influenced by religion or people around them. It doesn't make it easier for them. These are the people who really need help, and neither Dave or the Twitter community do anything for them. It seems in liberal places, the acceptance of gay people is normal, and with that comes backlash. Older and religious people just not accepting them, people just wanting to turn back time, where the LGBTQ community was hush-hush. And even though there is a lot of positive media out there to bring awareness, there is also a lot of negative. And I've talked about this before, but traditional and social media have cracked the code on how to keep the attention of their audience, and that is to show them what they want and not challenge their beliefs. And with that comes Dave, of course. He isn't an expert on the subject matter, but his opinions are circulated everywhere. And him being the quote-unquote GOAT doesn't help either. Oh, my favorite comedian's views on this topic is this, and so is mine now. Look, I respect Dave, and especially how he didn't sell his soul to the money. I guess until he met Elon. But he doesn't know the struggles, and nor do I, honestly. But I do know he's playing with emotions. Science may be right, but the internal struggles of so many people can't be explained from an Oxford definition. Like Dave can probably give good opinions on the black community or the comedian circle. Dave is a great storyteller, and his delivery is second to none, and can tell a convincing story. But that shouldn't mean anything. Like in an alcohol rehabilitation center, you probably want somebody who has gone through the struggles of alcohol addiction as opposed to the guy who has never had any. The struggles of black people are ignored because people of the other race just don't get it. Everybody just kind of says that the police system of USA is systematically racist, but white people just turn a blind eye. But I also want to say Dave is entitled to his own opinion, and that is his opinion, not others. People can enjoy his comedy all they want. Like I said, his delivery is second to none, but his opinions shouldn't be taken for fact. Nobody's opinion should. And now the Elon thing. Man, Elon, dude, nobody likes you, man. I don't know what he expected to happen. Oh, look, the reason why our wages are so low and the cost of living is so high has been humble enough to share his presence with us mere mortals. Psst, what am I even saying? I mean, if it was like 3 years ago, maybe it could have gone differently. Oh, it's the billionaire who posts memes. Oh, and I like memes, therefore I like him. Wow. Elon definitely has a god mentality at this point, where he thinks like 90% of people just like him. What was he hoping to do? And also, what was Dave thinking? Dave kind of strikes me as a guy who knows that a wealth gap and a lot of other problems could be solved only if rich people stop being so greedy, but is also thankful he is rich himself. I mean, I vibe with that, honestly. Who doesn't want some financial security? As much as I want to buy like a Gucci toilet to flex on the haters, it would be nice knowing I won't be homeless if suddenly some of my cells decide to have a bad day. Comedians get booed all the time. Even for Dave, he probably has experienced it multiple times. But the way he defended Elon was really telling. It just seems to me that he values his rich friends more than anything else. And he was also like bashing on the people with cheaper seats.
All those people are booing, and I'm just pointing out the obvious. You have terrible seats, and I understand. All coming from way up there, nigga, the last minute, non-playing. Boo!
What a stupid comment to make. Like, you are one of the best comedians of our times, and all you could think of was poor people be jealous. And honestly, these kinds of actions does more harm to Dave's career and credibility than his other controversies. Cause we know what gets under his skin. He isn't the man who chose integrity over money and has us gone to the other side. Like, he could have roasted Elon and it would have been fine, but he was defending him like his life depended on it. It's fine if you want to stick out for your friend, but also don't be engulfed in your own world to see what's going on outside. Dave has kind of shown that he is this based character who has strong opinions, and his fans have accepted that. Other people just agreed with his views, and him not backpedaling kind of helped create this image. But he just kind of had a small falling out with his fans, and it might be nothing and just go away. But from the experiences of his friends, he should know better that it could get way worse.